Hi, so this question is candy, and you have n children, and then you want to give out all of candy to the children, and each children must have a candy, at least one candy, and children with a higher rating get more candy. So return the minimum number of the candies you need to distribute, right? So this question is straightforward enough. So imagine the first children is what? The rating is 1, the second children is rating of 0, and the next one will be what? The 2, so that will be the highest one. So you definitely need what? Each children must have this one candy, so I can actually say 1 over here. And then for the neighbor, I can have increasing by 1, right? So they are actually not what? They are actually not violate the constraint, right? Children with higher rating get more candy. So these children, since it is lower than, lower than the neighbor left and right, so this has to be what? This has to be 1. And even though they got 2 candy, even though they have different ratings, it doesn't matter. Like, you just have to know that the lowest one will get 1, and the next one, so this is 2, right? It's greater than what? It's greater than the neighbor, so it has to be 2. And this is what? These are 2. They have the same rating, so you have to be greater. If not greater, you can what? You have to be lower, right? So this is the idea, right? So I can actually traverse from the left to right, and basically just keep checking the peer, right? I'm going to compare the peer by peer. So this will be one peer, this will be second peer. And then if I'm going to compare the left, the current index, comparing with left, and then I'm going to increment by 1 every single time, right? And then this will be only like one-way direction, right? I need to think about like how about you have to compare the right? So in this comparing with the right, so I will have peer by peer again. So peer by peers. So in this one, I'm comparing with the right, and then I need to find out the current maximum. The current maximum between what? The current index. So I'm gonna say dp because I'm storing the value, right? So dp with the I, or what? Or the dpi plus 1. Alright, so this is the idea, and I'm just before I code, I want to talk about something. So I'm going to just allocate a memory. I'm going to call dp, and I'm going to set everything to 1. So 1, 1, 1. So every children have a candy. So I'm going to say, okay, I'm comparing with the left. So I'm say this one, the current index, comparing with the left index, right? So does 0 greater than 1? No. So I move on. So does 2 greater than 0? Yes. So I increment by 1. So right now it's 1, 1, 2. And then I need to go the other way, right? 2 and 0, right? So I'm going to say, is the current index 0 greater than 2? No. So I skip. So if current 1 greater than 0, yes. So I increment. So I can say I increment, or I take the current value. So this will be 1, or I increment, right? So increment by what? By this value. So 1, 1 plus 2, you have to find out the maximum, which is going to be 2. So this will be an answer. So I'm going to stop coding. So dp new int. So the length will be exactly the same. And then I need to fill out the array. dp equal to 1, right? I need to traverse from 1 to the end. So I'm comparing with the current value with the what? The left, and minus 1. And if this is true, I'm going to say dpi equal equal to dp I plus I minus 1, sorry, I minus 1 plus 1. You're comparing with the left, right? Now you want to compare with the right, but you want to start from the end. I greater equal to 0, I minus minus. So if the ratings at I greater than ratings at I plus 1, sorry, you want to what? You want to either increment or you want to find out the current maximum value. So I would say, okay, dpi equal to max.max dpi or dpi plus 1 plus 1, right? So later on, all of the value in the dp are the candy you want to return, right? So you can basically say, okay, you create a result, you traverse flow in dp, and then you basically add in, right? This is actually okay, but you can also, you know, write a code in one line. So array dot string, I'm going to say dp dot sum. So I'm going to collect every single number. So this is also doable. So you submit. Yeah, this is the answer. So let's talk about the time and space. For the time, this is a time, this is also a time. The complexity is simple. It's going to be from index 0, but basically index 0 to the end. So it's going to be all of R represent length of the ratings. And the space, you know, space is this one, all of them, right? So time and space are the same. So I'm going to just make some crazy number. And yeah, basically I'm going to put some debug, and then you will see what just happened. Just look at the windows on the left and then make sure you understand everything. Alright, so this is the answer, right? You pause at every single second when I click, right? And then you understand what just happened. And then if you want to say, okay, dpi equal to what? dpi plus 1 plus 1. This is not okay. This is definitely not okay. Even though you pass the test case, but for some corner cases, right, you are not going to give the correct answer. So this is a solution. So if you feel helpful, subscribe, like, and comment if you have any question. And I will see you later. Bye.